Hello, hello, mic test. It's already one like. Hey guys, I I know. Okay. I'm gonna playing. What? I'm gonna playing. Holy! I'm gonna be playing Phoenix Wright again. Well, not again. More so, we're gonna continue it. My sister's out doing groceries, so if ever she comes back home, I might help with the groceries, or I might not. Let's see how it goes. Um, yeah. Jerry, yes, I have to stream early now. I stream like this. Hello, so you guys don't sleep. All right, I'm gonna boot up. Um, I'll be booting up the game. I have been way into like Hades Sound recently. Holy, oh dude. Okay, I'm gonna booting it up, so you won't see it yet. Hi, hello, Hasham. Welcome to the stream. I'm just starting. It's about to start. I will be playing. I'm playing in, I'll be playing in, and it's gonna be fun. Okay. Yep. Okay, indeed. Sound just like my dad. Never saw this game before. Oh, okay. Now you will, if the game loads. You know, it's a loading. Until you hear music, that, yeah, there it is. Okay. Yes. She sound. It feels like my dad's in the chat with us, guys. But hey, I don't hear anything. Maybe now you will. Can you actually not hear anything? Maybe it's me. I did the lore. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not updated. I just know. Oh, nice. I just know there's a bunch of games, and I know fans of Ace Attorney have been waiting for a new game. That's all I know. 'Cause if I remember correctly, they have not released a new gun. So you're not gonna continue, if I remember. Play this game. Oh, like to resume. Bro, I'm dying. Oh, nothing wrong, Mr. Edward. Face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. What's for bro? Those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes aren't focused. You're doubled over, your back is bent. What is happening? Can't be this. Can't happen. What happened? Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable. What's happening? We played this game before. It seems our prosecutor is quite behind. Excuse me? Knock knock. Who are you? Who's there? Who are you? What's this? Strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. Who are you, buddy? Hey, the temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came. Does that mean it's hot, or is it? What on earth to see? Actually, I played these games before. Thanks, Jerry. What are we doing? Just staring at the sky. Oh, oh! Sorry I'm late. G, G, G. Actually, you have to write actually. Why is bro so? I don't know. It's built like a freaking garbage truck. Long time no see, Edgy. G. Oh, it's. I think he knows Edward. How you been? Swim much these days? Ah, hello. Hello. No, I've been Udgy. Oh, he's Udge. Udgy or Judgy? Busy schmeezy, Udgy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Udgy seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid. You're right. Very afraid. Yeah, I'm very afraid. Aha! So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Uh, thanks. Oh, sorry about our little wordy giving you all the trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Okay, I think he's buff because he swims. Little worthy. Mr. Wright. You don't know the district chief. Oh, he's the oh. Chief of police? He's a top ranking police officer. I never knew that, no. What are you staring at? Name's Gant. Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you. Ooh, Damon Gant sounds nice. Objection. I can't spell. Objection, same. I use Google Translate. I know, I pass. Ah, is she gonna testify? So, what we have been over 2 years since your last game. 2 years. It's always 2 years. There's something about that 2 years that happened between Edgeworth, Lana, and whatever is happening right here, right now. Demon Gant? Or Damon? I don't know. Like Matt Damon? Well, it's worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. I just thought I'd help out. By bringing this. What's the muffler? My sister's muffler. When a crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. But the thing that it was stuffed into an exhaust pipe. A little worthy scar, no less. What happened to the music? Why are you staring at me again? I knew it! SL9 too, you see that? SL9? See, when you rotate, oh my god, it's SL9. SL9, 212, December 12, February 12. December 12, I say? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. My nerd brain just turned on the second I saw that. Is Giant a girl? I don't think so. What's this? It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Perplexing this. Chief! What kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth. How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Ooh, now wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait. Or didn't you hear me? Gang, they say the thing. They said it? They said objection? Have a look at the document, where it says, person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had your head in the clouds because you got that award. Well, objection, I am bored. Goodbye. Alright, Tasham, goodbye. I'll see you on the other side of the stream. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made. Wow. It was nice to see you. Goodbye. Thank you. Human. Just kidding. I am but a turtle. I'm kidding. I won't leave. What? Sorry, you leave or you don't, buddy. If you got stuff to do, I understand. It's the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. It's kind of major blunders, unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. Damn, the court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first. Yes? Who said I was a human? Undertale. Just to be sure. I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife. The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not. Can you open it up for me, I want? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push this switch and... If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel. Okay. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I won't be able to point it at the people anymore. Just hurry up, dude. Are you assuming my species? Beep, beep, beep. Okay, why? Okay, thanks, game. Yep. Oh, it opens the other way. I thought it opens here. The tip is broken off. Start cry saying blood. Yeah, you can be in it, I don't care. In the defendant's muffler. Oh. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. Terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between prosecutors and the police and this knife? Sure thing, not a problem. Not even a little one, really. Yeah, what's happening to your department, buddy? I like your suit, though. It's orange. Though I'm not gonna lie, guys, it looks like a killer to me. I am so close. Roblox is so close. What? That'd be special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Actually... That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. The detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? Not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Don't you know? I don't know. You don't know. There's some murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush-hush information. What? What's the connection? Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed. Yeah. What's happening? Don't you know? Love by Mike is coming to sue Roblox. Ooh, why is Rose smiling? Hi. And now goodbye. I got something to do. Jazza! Welcome, Jazza. I see you, Jazza. You've come back. Anyway, we had the department. We're all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright, the detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. That is weird. Just a weird coincidence. The chances of that are really slim, scientifically speaking. Yeah, of course. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness. Keep your questions focused on the case at hand. Okay. This knife is special. Excuse me. Special? Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Rhino, but I can't say that now. Not that. You've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. Like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler. Unless there's some evidence, there is, but I can't show it yet. Felix, you're gonna have a bad time. Whoa! Sans? That was found on the scene of a crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Rhino. Maybe there's something about that knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine the knife again. Evidence that links to this knife. I think perhaps a piece of should try pressing the press. That's had me stumped all this time. So, however, things down. Thank you, game. Oh my god, I press Q, I press Q. I press Q. There is this one. Wait a second. Ah, at last! An honest to goodness objection. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? What do you mean, Framoji? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92. And this is important to why. Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my friends. So see ya, Jerry. Hang out well, bro. You enjoy. I'll use my ultimate attack if you lose. See ya. I'll use my. You will use your ultimate attack. What's this? Like minus 7S 12 to. No, Your Honor. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside down. The printed name of the memo makes it look like it's right side up. I'll turn it around. What do you get? 221. February 21. Aha! Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down. It's called sand stance? Still 9. It's the same thing that is written on the knife exactly. So it's connected. Order! Order! Well, Chief? Ah, well. Guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto? I win? What game is this guy? Exactly, what is he playing? The knife was evidence in case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. It's found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. I don't think there's a connection here. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't... Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a good look in your eyes there, right? Oh my boy. Sharp, hungry. So something did happen. And why wasn't I informed? Typo. No sense stance. You'll get dunked on if you lose. Congrats, I guess. High sense stance. Never mind, typo. No sense stance. Sense number 1, right? I guess. You ask. No matter, I understand. You're busy. What with Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? It's a fact. Surprising, isn't it? I'm at a loss of word. That's really weird, yeah. Perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Oh my god. We already know this. We already know this. Jerry, you're still here. I see. These top 3 messages. Well, how's the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force called a stabbing with a knife. What knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's as we're cooking. Yeah, we're cooking, but like, what knife? But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean? There were more similarities between the 2 cases than the cause of death. I mean, apart from the time, or there. 5:15. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office. What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances? It's really weird. Coincidence? It's just my gut feeling. But I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. It was planned. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. But we just established that, right? How can you say there's no connection? How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything, please, Righto. I don't understand, Righto. Well, if you can prove there's connection. Oh my god. I have to do it again. I got the knife covered. I already have it. See this? No, what? Well, this was a no joke. Goodbye, see ya. Peace, see ya, Sham. Is it the knife? It said it's not officially linked. I mean, it's there. Lana put it in the muffler. It's a no-go. What? God, I lost two already. Why can't I see the photo? Or is it not? We just... Okay. Oh god. We already asked this. Let's ask this. Oh, I can't speak on where the corpse was found. They say the crime took place in the evidence room of the police department. Yeah. This one. There's connection. Happy, we just got handed our ticket to go to town in this case. I think we finally have some leverage. Now we can get... What? Did... I'm losing the case. Wow. Didn't we already get the thing where it's taken from the thing? Oh my god. See that one. Oh my, dude, I'm throwing the game, dude. What is this? Dude. But then I percent this, it doesn't work. Like what? Wow, you don't even have to percent anything. Oh, I'm throwing the game, bro. I suck so much. I have 1 life left. Connection between these two cases has already been proven. Let's say, well, out with it, Righto. What's your connection? Yes, out with it, Mr. Wright. Connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department used a knife. Yeah. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be coincidence. Yeah. Okay, you two make a good pair. It took my 2 days to find out what you did. 2 days? What? Yesterday and today or what? What? Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Hmm. Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all. What? Really? Who would have guessed? What? If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything? Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly. Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of it. The victim's division. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number? Hmm? Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all. Keep the tight lid on the ID now, so don't go getting your hopes. The number is 5842189. Goodman died twice. In 1 day? Well, that's quite long. We have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 8, 2... Can't do it. You didn't even get the first number right. Well, Mr. Wright, what does this tell you? I think the ID number of... This tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think... You think... Phoenix! Are you the lawyer or I am? Has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean? Well, let's hear what the defense is. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you? Yes. Witness. What is it? Yeah, why did you... You're like a schoolgirl in prom night. No, It's just... I got confused. This is news? Huh? Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do. Police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. At the same time, they're the same 2 detectives? Actually, I happen to have the... Okay, no, wait, this is weird, right? Because, like, what if this one is also... what you call it? Goodman, but at the same time, instead of using this knife, they took it out. They used this knife instead. To make sense as well as to why there's blood under the shoe. Oh, is it yours? No, Your Honor, I'm defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman. Shame on you, Rhino. Personal IDs are top secret. Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. And this means what? That means he died. Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. It started at 82. No, 48. You get the first number again. Number the chief of police gave us was 584-189. Wait a second. What is this exactly? Which got me confused. Mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman as well. Wait, sorry. There's something I have to do. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me do something real quick.
Excuse me. Oh crap, I need to. The thing, bro. My God, oh mein Gott, man. Okay. Alright, I'm back, I think. I'm back. Not even like 40 minutes in. What does our witness think about that? Oh, sharp as attack, Righto, sharp as attack. Oh wait, Detective Goodman is our victim. He's killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot. Yet a Detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department in the evidence room at the same exact time. That's impossible. See, so what you're saying is the same person was killed at the same time from two different locations. Yeah. It's really weird. Order, order, order. Chief, what does this mean? No. What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case. Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. That's a need to know. We need to know. Police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait. I said wait. Ooh, or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? Why is it on him? We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our officer Meekins. Oh, that's the one he talked about a different case. Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, where have you heard that name before? Wait, aha! Exactly, that guy who gave the wrong one, quote unquote. What happened to his hand? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me, he said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on top of the report. Oh no. Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. It did seem challenged. In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part. Sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I... Oh, such luck this time, really. Or should I say, unworthy. Hola, soy Jisa. Hello, Jisa. Welcome. What? Now what's the second rule of evidence law? Hmm? Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant? Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Connection was just proven by Wright over there. Good job, Wright, my boy. Thank you. I was just doing my job. No. Oh no. I have a feeling that's why it took off Detective Gumshoe, because usually Gumshoe is the one who has the updated everything. They're going to a top time, Worthy. What with all these rumors? You're even in the defendant's chair just this past December. Apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part. Sir Edgeworth, please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. It's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time. Really? You have my profound apologies, sir. I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Will that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. Oh, that was one court session already. Yeah, that music be hitting. Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait. Mr. Wright. So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused, huh? Well, let's see. The victim, Detective Bruce Guzman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. Additionally, he died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. Was this and the evidence room? What? Weren't you there? The other office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Yeah, we even did try that. Well, that's what we're going to find out, or try to at least. Alright, let's do it. She's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright. Huh? We're in this together, right? How do they know what I'm saying in my mind? Let's go. Science awaits us. Okay. No, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body they found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim was killed in their evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. That oil drum, was it empty? Oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor. It was brimming with water. Sister racing, yeah. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. Not it at all. It's just both professionals at what we do, and I trust her. Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in the oil drum washed it all away. I'm just trying to my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright. Huh? What's that grin for? Doing calls for wellness. Ooh, luminol testing fluid. A fluid as well. Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there. Exactly. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own. Okay. Give it a try. Me? Why would I have to do it? I'm a minor. I can't even drink it. What does that have to do with it? Testing blood stains with this stuff, not drinking it. Here, look. I'll lend you these. Ooh. You got an extra pair of those things? Ooh. That's for a blood reaction. Just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see? Oh. Press enter, spray it on. Okay, let's find out some blood stains. There. Of course, we're gonna check there. You can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So is this a blood stain? It's so... Emma, you're shaking. It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood. Yeah, that has been rinsed. Well, we definitely don't know that this is a blood stain, but doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course. What's odd about this specific, the blood stains, the amount of blood. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood. Yeah, exactly. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more blood than this. I'm gonna mark up the blood. Okay. See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. Saved up my allowance to... Wow. Nice. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah, it feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's her. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Star. Don't trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the... Ooh! So it's just that kind of lead in doesn't really get my mouth watering. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Mrs. Star, but... No, it's okay. It's my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from the security room right there, but I was afraid that I wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. Yeah. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the defense from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. This photograph is something more. So, were you a detective, weren't you, Miss? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up. They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wasn't doubted. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. For long they called me Cough Up Queen. When here I thought someone has gotten food poisoning from your lunches, and you were let go or fired. I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. If this prim and proper person hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that. What? She's part of that? Wait, no, that's DL6. So it's talking about this. This one. SL9. What's the thing? It's SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note, Goodman. Goodman was the head detective. Oh! Really? That knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due to for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. You think you can tell us more about the SL9 incident? Can I spray on this? Can I spray? I want to spray. Oh, nice. Even. Oh, well, you never know where someone. Just what kind of world do we think you live in? Okay. Then why can't we talk about it? Yeah, do you think you can tell us more about the SL9? Okay, we already did this. I don't think she's gonna tell us. Hi, Rai. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. So why isn't she saying anything about SL9? Hello? I already... I already gone through that. Gone through that. Look, see? There's no option. We already did this yesterday. Let's talk to Lana. Oh. Two ways at the same time, can you imagine? How is she supposed to answer that? Wait, yeah. Wasn't there a suspect already? Here! Oh, I can go here! Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Oh, there was some vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same time was also killed at the same time. What? The same detective. There we go. Oh, makes my head hurt. But first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on... Not a good... But don't mess up or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Is the police mascot. The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force. Signs a little change from the one outside. Well, the dancing Blue Badger trademark is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? I don't know, it's cutting edge stuff very now. Show this doll here to my daughter and she bursts into tears. Show her the moving mock-up outside and he'll give her nightmares. It's busier here today than it was yesterday. Detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. Well, it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence from the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. I kid at an amusement park. We're a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Ooh, whoa! This is Jake Marshall's place. Look at the decor in this place. It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, it is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room, the scene of the crime. Sure seems that way. Oh, ooh. What's wrong? It's those cacti, they're so prickly, so imposing, it's hard to think straight. Really? No, look, don't look at it. Yeah, I know the cacti stay out of the desert. What I want to know is, if there's a guard station, where is the guard? I think I know who it is already. Yeah. Drinks on the job. Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. Maybe we could use this computer to check on who went in and went out of here. Why don't we check it out right now? There's a security guard in uniform hanging here. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. Leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather... Is that called again? Punchy? A poncho? Maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho. But I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. This room is beyond that door. Let's walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd open? We need someone's permission to go in there first. Look on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. Trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here, but the lasso... you have an active imagination. The swing door makes this place look kind of like a saloon. Look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went through here, like this would fall over. I'd say it'd be more... yeah, myself. What? Yipes. These sure are prickly. Must be the real deal. Would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. Also, case in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Okay, that's a lot of booze. I'm just glad it's unlimited. Go to Edgeworth. Well, maybe he can give us access. Well, this place is classy as today as it was yesterday. I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edward's not here. I'm sure he's off doing important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. Nothing. We tried. Where do we go then? Wait, this here, can't we use this? Nothing here. I think you're different after Panda. The patrol gave to me. Still doing it. Oh, boys have been dancing around like crazy since. I think all this better. I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. Okay, now. Should go to the place or the. I'm not wearing yours. What if we talk to the chief? Yeah. I'm good here. Whoa, whoa. Oh, my sister's in the murder. She did call you, didn't she? Time of the crime? Her right hand is bandaged. Hey, whose side are you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. Detective evidence room. Tell no one outside. No, I told that all day. Someone's getting into motion. What do I do, bro? Okay. What do I do? Whoa. Oh, we got a reaction. There's clearly blood around the spines here. Pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over or something. And then, ugh. But then being murdered. What? Where do I go? Okay, wait. Right. I'm back. But like, where are we going? What if I just percent? We watched, we talked about this. But so you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole in my testimonies were you lying? Yeah. Listen, I've had my disable disregarded before. I'm going to have that disregarded again, just like that time. That time? There we go, finally. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. Oh, they're all working with it. Police, the prosecutors were desperate for this. So it's Goodman, Marshall, Angel Star, and so they didn't solve. On the contrary, solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. Doesn't get any clearer than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort, made up evidence. And they executed someone with fabricated evidence. The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job, and you were one of those, along with Jake Marshall. Self and one other person you know well. Could be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Who's this? The dad? I guessing it's the dad. Jake was particularly determined. Then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten. Neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. No one is up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. My star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie. What? Seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. You should take this. Is that a hamburg? Oh, Salisbury steak, buddy. Buddy. I would like that. I know a certain guy who might help with you if you tempt him with this tree. Is it Jake Marshall? Star? Mr. Marshall, is he your... are you his... Are you his going out? What do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too, back then. Would have be when Officer Marshall was detected. Now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Please charge with frantic energy as always. Please! Oh, what's that? One steak lunch, please. Oh, it's you. Thank you, Goshen. Now it's no time for chit chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. Yeah, I just heard the sound of his voice. There's no time for despair. Got a criminal. Now we just need evidence. Criminal? You mean you heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Yeah, that wasn't the case. And the perpetrator, have a suspect? Just arrested him. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything stops topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. He? He ran off the evidence. This investigation off to a running start. He's crying, he said. See, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Let's not go too far down that road right now. Things will get confusing. What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me? A perpetrator? I'd say. I was portrayed against, sir. That's what I'd say. It's Meekins. Oh, hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know you are. Was Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premise? Dude, neither of these guys seem like killers. So Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to the river report? No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, isn't this... You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? This is an unexpected turn of events. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Farrell. Sir! Sir! How? I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir. And so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of you, the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person. Suspicious person. Okay. What the heck is this guy doing? What happened? Yeah, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hands. Yeah, just like Miss Sky. Another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? You're determined to happen. Detective pointed the knife at you? The next thing I knew, I was unconscious. Next thing you knew, you were... Huh? When I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. Then when I looked out, it was gushing blood from my hands, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. That's some story. I don't mean to but you are the perpetrator, correct? Kill Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. You have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir. Then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention. And alive and well at that. Yes. Yeah, did you know him? Total stranger. So you don't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. If he was total stranger, why did you stab him? I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him. There's someone around here is more confused than I am. Look at this. Oh wait, no, it's not it. Officer Miguez, this is for you. I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay. That's it, sir. Last night, last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dreams, sir. I was being peeled. I thought you don't have to look at the knife. He's overacted with the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. What about this knife? Oh wait, no. Okay, no. Hey, why do you have that? That's from the day it was taken at the prosecutor's office. The Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. This means I'm a free man. It's innocent. This is a dream, sir. I hope I never wake up. It's a dream. You'd better wake up right now. Do you think I can take a look at this? Hey, that's it, sir. That's it. That's it. That's what? It was blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. Oh, you remember? That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact. Better pry into this one a little deep. Okay. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. That's why he thought he looked suspicious. Entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So he asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed the knife at me. What? Oh. You whooped and leapt at him. Do unto others before they do unto you. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right. So, officer, why was it? Yeah, why you? You never killed anyone, yet you got arrested. Now, my officer Miguel did know Detective Goodman. And the victim who he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body disappeared from the evidence room, you don't know if anyone actually died. Yeah, why was he taken then? Still ended up here? He told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. Yeah, but you didn't kill anyone. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? Right! Crime, my crime. Sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. No thanks, I have my own. Okay. You have something to go for. Wait, what? This is not it? Hey, Miss Wright, I was standing at. Oh, Gant. Sure, this is all. You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. Checked all and there's seat cushion behind his computer monitor inside his personal. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you called me right away. Scour the place. All right, oh my boy, how you been? So much. Oh ho ho, Chief Gat, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting? Man, that's eerie music. He said you're going to be okay. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Yeah, that's just it was. And they fit in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Because he was. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on the turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume? Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive. And I can talk about it. That's quite too much. You know, one thing I hate most of all this hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut. Ah, it was the one you were picking on earlier? Huh? You saw that? Whoops. Yeah. If we can kind of discreetly ask him. Sorry to see that. What did the chief of police want you to do? Was he over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. Took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Gillick is still here. Of course not. Well, except oh, what? You keep something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item. Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it's for February 21. February 21. This one. You get back to messing. 5. 5-9 something. Okay, not this one. Okay, take a look. Uh, no. Oh, here. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Righto asked me to help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content, knock yourself out. Goes to show you. Never know until you ask. For you here, you can borrow this. Huh? Hey, this is a detective's card, isn't it? Special card from guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. So run along and do your best now. Later, folks. It's pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy? Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir. This place is a bad influence on the girl. Can I see it? What's it say? Evidence room is beyond that door. They had the ID card from Chief Gant. What's Goodman's? Phone open. Aha! The card you just shut off, see? What's the security guard thinking? Ingats. Sorry, oh my god. Howdy, partners. Well, well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray? Officer Marshall! What does it have to be if? What's that? Why does that have to be him look for? So you may have summarized. This here's my saloon. I want to make him sound like Arthur Morgan. Yeehaw! Okay, now Arthur Morgan will not say that. That car you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. Yeehaw. Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. Crime scene's awaiting. If we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy. I got no mind to tangle with you, hombres. You're busy then. Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombres. That smell. Haha. Reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this for my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I see. Let's see. I wonder what it means. Is it like code for something? Alright, Bambina. You win. That's anything. You doc. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. Keep getting his name wrong, calling him Meekly. Told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. Since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago. Well, I might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. I was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyway. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job keeping an eye on the place. The security camera system won't take two machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know? You said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. It's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Star, aren't you? It was my case. It's all solved on the record books. It smells like a bad game of poker. Can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? I've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, the case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago, the day of our case. That's right, the evidence transfers. Yeah. I know what maybe two of the machines in here do. Only there are two of them? Must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like to cauliflower mistakes. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. These are the ones that Officer Meekins. If nothing happens, tapes are automatically erased every few hours. Officer Meekins, Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Thus, the card reader. Card reader leaves a record of every ID that passes through. ID card record. Hey, I've seen that somewhere before. Show you more than that. Isn't seven? Let me guess. It's 777777. It's just Chief Gant, huh? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number of that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove the record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but can you explain what this whole transfer roll thing is about? Keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under presiding detective supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff department. That's what we call transfer. Do it every February. See now. Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. That happened to SL9 2 days ago. See this? This is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. Number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us the ID record card again. I bet it's there. See? 514. Wait, 54. It's a perfect match. It was used at 514 right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and they asked the man to display his ID card. So he asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did they do? As the thing suddenly pointed a knife at me. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. I love it. See, it's Bruce Goodman, 514. And he somehow, Lana Sky, made it there. 515 with the stabbing. But at the same time, take note of this. At the same time, the car wasn't there yet. As said by this, 512. And as said by others, 30 minutes from to and from the police department and the prosecutor's office. So how did they teleport there? I do not know. Maybe I should show this list to other people here with the IDs here. Alright, investigation must be over here. Is the evidence room? Really, it's kind of like graveyard. Here we're just supposed to have grass and trees. This was more like a morgue. That's right, Miss Wright. You can't scare me. What are you doing here? Whoa! Whoa! What? Who slapped who? Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I would recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true what I heard? Oh no, please, do I look like a selfish man? Yeah, it's true. So you police can. Below me, anyone 50 bucks, even me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about. Actually, I was put in charge of that investigation for today. Just for today? Boss for a day. But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're a boss for a day. Hey, thanks. First of all, you'll want this. So Detective Ghost should be your boss for today? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. If you're a boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to get the control and put this case to rest. My own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here? Yeah, of course. I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open. Only you can open? This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it, using their ID card. Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already. Sounds like a lot. Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand. I mean, fingerprint. Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. Whoa, so the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. These are tricked to the handles, you see. The handles? On the other side of the handle is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap, you get shocked. That's what happened. My hand will be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about fingerprint locks. I always believe in Mr. Edward, no matter. I know. Me too. So Mr. Edward is with the inquiry committee right now, right? Trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess it's what they call fate. And Mr. Edward just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That's the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Maybe we can get him to tell more. Goodman's knife and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone because of the SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. But why would the evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. And that was a bloody violent case. Violent, so it was a murder. A serial killing. Whoa. Serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edward built his case around to nab him. And this was 2 years ago? That put Mr. Edward right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill. Rumors. What forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfer roll the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. Huh? What do you mean? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? So the switchblade, the victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Oh, we already take this. You should take a look at this. This ID card. Record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Ah, I heard the rumors. It was Goodman. Whoa! What is it? The second number. Second number? 730-579. It's not your ID number. It's a detective option. Mr. Edgeworth. What? Second number on this list. It belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? No, but like, didn't he have this? Hey, that's it. That's the king. Are you at the... Oh, look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs. That's your friend. The guy who got caught got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range chasing. He's been shot square in the head. Better him than us. What is this? Something sticking out of here. Looks like a shirt. Yes, must be evidence in some case. One of the detective gunshot put this here. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some. There's one for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence? I think that leaves evidence. But he doesn't tuck in this shirt under the trench coat either. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it in front of a pal. Fishing gear. Or book equipment. What are you looking pole is this? Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it. Aw. Wait, I've seen that song. Oh my god! DL6! Yes! Alright. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And I don't think I've seen this before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. Sure will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. That cheap looking bug. You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart. Whoa. What's this, blood? It's a little worn. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. That's right. What if there are other bloodstains still in the room? Yes. I saw him painting doing here. In the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against. What? I know there's blue and yellow paint here. Oh, well, you might say this is my studio. Here, the evidence room. Someone left a glove here. SL911. There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of absent-minded thing. Hey, that's evidence from D case, you know? You mean SL9? Okay. Wow, someone must have broken big to make all these pieces. I can go graphs. There you go, pal. Making me some good hooligan. It's apparently from D case. The case? The SL9 incident valve. Do you see the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9. Wonder what shape these pieces were in before we... You want to put... Yeah. Ha! Good luck, pal. There's no job for it. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. I always carry... Ooh! Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in piece. Okay, the triangle part. Alright. Oh my god. I need something pointy. Wait, no, my god. I pressed back. Okay, let's do it. I have a feeling there's... There might be a missing piece, to be honest. Here. It's not it. Okay, wait. Nope. There. That's exactly it. There we go. Okay. It's missing a piece. Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah. Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I don't understand how it got broken. What's the point of this? Look, there's some dark red stains here. I think they good blood. Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe long. Just maybe the blood got on it. The handle's broken as well. This one's open. The red indicator light above the door slit. That locker is coded with Detective Goodman's fingerprints. Detective Goodman's locker. Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that? Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. I must have taken the contents somewhere else. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little stable? I wonder it broke. Make sure. I hate to spray. What? What's the matter? This locker, it's mine. It's yours? Please, you have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I won't do that for me. Yes, I will. What? But you're a detective. Ooh, there's a lot of blood there. Must have been one massive pool of blood. Not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually... Oh my god. So that something really happened in front of the locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plan. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you should have asked. Whoa. Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch his spot if he fled out the door. Yeah, hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. What, this? It's called luminol testing fluid. Where do you get your hands on that, huh? I'd like to get some too. I just borrowed 50 bucks from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by a mail order. Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Hey, pal, look at the time. Was there something you need to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgeworth Inquiry Committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day. Might help, you know. Report? You mean the note on the back of the flyer? One that says nothing but no problems? Hey, Mr. Measure, here we're talking about. I'm sure you can use a report like this. I believe in him. These enemies when you get a friend. I'm off, pal. Later. Probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Harrison, well, okay. Sure, get out. Not helpful. I move back again like a dummy. I kind of want to show you this. Do you know what this is? She doesn't know what it is. It's weird that they don't know. It's from their thing. Oh, it's a bellboy. I guess. My apologies. Oh, it's you. I met somewhere. Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave so long. You're standing by a window, a teacup in his hand. Right. His hotel bring tea. Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. By the way, detective, Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes, he brought me the latest information, it seems. Really, was it helpful? Apparently, a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. Your info is on the other side. Oh, sorry, I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. So how did it go? Actually, they decided to treat this as not as a case of concealing evidence, but as communications error during... Yeah. Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You're lucky this time. Again. Again. Heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however. They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. Police department? Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the chief of police. Can't do anything but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of, but still. Wow. What this? Why were you here that day? Alright, I'd better check this out. So I was saying, what's this? Record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Chief of Police? You wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. Told me you wanted to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. That's weird. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I say what kind of case it was? I can't say. Really has nothing to do with the current case. I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make none of it. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. At least you don't expect me. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. How about this? Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. Oh, here. My god, they must be talking about... Oh my god, they skipped all of it. My god, what did he say? I know you probably got a hold of some information already, right? All has to do with that case you were on, that some incident, some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. Figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. It's not about his father's murder in that elevator. Edward. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Oh, you get nervous too, Edgeworth? What I want to know is why was it that... Yeah, why was he on top of that? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We're dealing with a vicious murder. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. He won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. You were still studying forensic science? Huh? Yeah, of course. Oh, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol testing fluid. Well then, you might have use for this. Ooh, is that a powder thingy? Aluminum powder for taking thing. Ooh! Ooh! It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Well, let's get going. One last... Yeah. I do seem to remember seeing us... Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Edgeworth. She's gone. Also gone. Investigation had turned up a suspicious handprint. Here and here. His blood on this. Yep. That's his secret weapon we just borrowed. Oh, I can't wait. Right. Let's get started. First, choose a finger. Finger. Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will leave left behind Chilier's print. The thumb. You really can tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating. Choose a finger. The thumb. Okay. Now it's time to check our prints. Let me show you how it's done. First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around. Huh? How do you do that? With, see? Ah, looks like that did the trick. Aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do I do that? With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake, see? Oh, it looks like it might take some... Fine, it will go... Oh man, I wanna... I bet when this was on the DS, you can blow into the mic. Holy. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright, I guess. What? No, I want this. Blow! Ooh! 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 Yeah, let's cover it right that, like that. Ooh! Ha! Did it! You found one. But there's nothing, looks nothing like a fingerprint. I mentioned, I guess it doesn't. What does that mean? It means we're out of luck. Out of luck. The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Then we've been wasting our time. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes with some scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. All right, why don't we look for other prints? Other prints. Looking at the locker door closely. There's something here. See that? Seems like there's a fingerprint. Yeah. Yeah, look. Okay, let's thumb it up. I mean, let's then. Whoo! Oh, got one. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, your print's so clear. It's dazzling. Dazzling. Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away. So we're not done yet? It's quite a process. Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. Point out the person you think left these prints, huh? How am I supposed to know with us? You could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find at the evidence locker? His. Meekins. Anna? Detective. Oh, gumshoes, apparently. I love this. This is actually investigating. I love this. What? Ha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, right? You gave me this, so what? I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Yeah, roll with the punches. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, remember? Yeah, there was another hand. Oh, nice. This is where we got luminal food, right? Yeah, there was a handprint here. Okay, want to try using this? Or yes. Let's check for prints. Oh, but I have to warn you something. But the area with the blood was wiped away, right? We ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no prints. You say the probability of our hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. What? this one? We're basing it off of oh, what is that? Okay, let's say the finger was here. What about the thumb? If I was a thumb, I'd be here. I used my hand as reference. This is the one we have, right? Can't see anything. What here? Oh, here, nice. That honestly looks like them and Gans. Jake Marshall's. It's his hand. Hey, those fingerprints say it's Officer Marshall. Got to be coincidence. He's not involved in the crime, Emma. This is decisively different from Detective Gunshot's prints. The luminal reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Ooh. I think our investigation is finally turning up some results. Guess what you call decisive evidence. Back still second place. Yes, Jerry, you are. No one's been chatting much. I don't believe it. Oh, it's done. And you came back, and I'm done. A lot has happened. Probably gonna. I'm continuing this like tomorrow, because that was a lot. It's been like hours. Yes, it has been hours. That's why I have to also go and do stuff. Can I pause? Yeah, save. I'm done. I have been done. But yeah, it has been hours. Nothing much happened. I did my own gameplay. I don't mind. I streamed it anyways. I'm still gonna stream it. I love showing you. Even if no one's watching. I know, but I gotta go. I finish it. Ending. Yes. But yeah, I don't mind if people don't come and watch. It's just that I want you guys to have something to watch when I'm gone, you know? Alright. Goodbye. Thank you for having me, guys. Have a good day as well, Jerry. Goodbye.